Hey guys, I hope you all doing super wonderful. I haven't done a voiceover, not my last video, but the video before that. I think I did a voiceover. I have been so, I've been, how do I say this without butchering the word, procrastinating the past 2 weeks, guys. So badly. Like, I generally am a lazy girl. I'm gonna be honest. But I have been more lazy than I normally am. And it does bothers me because I don't like being that kind of person. So yeah. On this video, I decided to do a journaling, take a time to journal about my nephew and my niece. I have been so excited since I found out that I am going to go to Florida to see them. I haven't yet got the okay from my boss to travel, but he is like avoiding me and he looks at me like super mean. And I have had conversation with other people that work there that they say that he's like that he's always like he's not respectful, like he's not like a businessman. He doesn't know how to be a businessman because I don't know, the way that he handled things is just not right. And also he kind of like talks to people rude. Unless you're his favorite or he likes you, you are okay. But if you're not like his friends or something, he will probably like talk to you in a rude way, and that is something that I dislike. I noticed that he talks super awesome with like customers and all that stuff, of course, but when it comes to like people like me, he just like, I don't know. Like he look at me and say, "Oh, you're a cashier, I'm a manager, and you don't. I don't care what you say." You know, like that type of like attitude. Like since he's had a job that is like higher than me, I get treated different, and I do not like that. So to be honest, I mean he doesn't say things like that, but it just like the way he looks at me and looks at other people, it just very, I don't know, I don't like it. And I kind of feel like I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I just know that I really don't like my boss, and I'm gonna be honest. I have worked in a bigger company than this one, and I never felt so badly working in a place that I just been in for like 3 months. And I of course have been in other like my last, not my last job. What was, I don't even remember. But when I was living in Florida, I was working like for Walmart. And working for Walmart, even though they did had their kind of like favorites and all that stuff, the way that this manager is kind of treating me is something that I do not like. I have heard other people that have another like position that are a little bit higher than mine, and they say that they're like really crazy to get out of this place. They don't like it, they don't like their boss and all that stuff. And I mean, how I kind of get mad how companies like this one, because this is a Puerto Rican company base. It's based in Puerto Rico, so it's not like Walmart. It's from like the United States. This one is from here. I don't understand how people give jobs to other people and doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what's the word. I just feel like, how can you give a job to someone that maybe is not capable of doing this job, you know? I don't know. I don't know. If it was my my company, I will drop in from time to time. I will not even say anything. I would just drop in and see how things are going and see how the manager is. Like, that's what I would do. Because I want to see, like, if the people they are working in my company, they are actually working. And that used to happen a lot in my mom have a music academy, which you guys know about that. And she had a few people that were making fun of her and doing things behind her back, and one day she actually catch them doing them, and my mom actually fired them because this is a company with their name on it, and it's very important to not just give an image but show it as well. And what is the reason to just like pretend to be everything is like from the outside everything is okay, but when you actually get into the company and start working with them and start seeing what they do, you notice like how bad they run this company or how bad the people that works there work. So it's very important to just like I think for me I would drop in on like unannounced and to see how they are working, because I sometimes I would like for the real, I don't know, boss to fire them, because I want them to know how bad they do in their job, you know. And it's not I don't like to wish anyone the worst, but why do you get why do you get this job when other people want it and can do a better job than what you do? So that's the only thing that bothers me. So yeah, enough about my job. Um, to be honest, I'm blessed. I have this job. I can get the money to go and see my nephew, and I probably just going to. They're gonna fire me, or I'm gonna be quitting when the time comes and I have to leave, because I know they're not gonna give me those days. But I need to see my nephew. Look how cute he is. I only have one picture of him, so I'm actually getting washi tips that I got the other day that I did in a boxing or like a haul, AliExpress haul. If you haven't seen it, I will link it down below, or just go into my my profile, my YouTube, and look for it. I think it's the third newest video. So yeah guys, I can't wait to see them. So in this kind of like journal with me, it's not eye appealing. It just like this spreadsheet doesn't look like, oh, this is like super cute, because like the way that I decorate everything. But it just means so much to me, because my niece, even though I say I don't want to have kids. I don't know if I've said this in this channel before, but I know I have said it before, but I'm not sure if it's here. I don't want to have kids, and maybe in some near future I will say I want to have kids. At this time I do not want kids. I would like to get married but not have kids at the moment. So I take my niece and my nephew like they are my kids, even though they're not. So I get to hug them, and if they do something wrong, I get to like, don't do that or don't do this, and act like, not act like, be their aunt and everything, but and also spoil them. But I don't have to do the job about like, the job that is a mom, which is a really difficult job, to be honest. And that's the only thing I'm afraid of. Like, I am really lazy with myself. I don't even take care of myself, as in I sometimes don't even eat until like really really late, because I'm too lazy to go to the kitchen and make anything to eat. It's like, that's how lazy I am. So I don't think I'm up to having a kid and taking care of them, because that's a really hard work to do. And I applaud to every mom out there, because they rock doing this. Even mom that are like solo, like they don't have a husband, anyone to help them out, and they do it all by themselves. Bravo to you, girl. Fight the power. I don't know, I just saw that in a movie and I just needed to say it. But yeah, this it means a lot. Even though I haven't seen my nephew in person, I only seen like videos of him, pictures of him. I haven't had the chance because my brother moved when my um, sister-in-law was like a few months pregnant. So when she moved there, she had the baby there. And since I didn't have a job, I didn't have any way to travel and see them, I had to stay here. So I think in August he will be 1 year, and I cannot believe that in one like it's going to be 1 year and I haven't seen him. And it's something that really bothers me. But hopefully in December, I get to see him, I get to hug him, I get to kiss him, and I really hope he doesn't forget that he has an aunt that loves him and that, I'm family, and to never forget me. I want to video chat more with them. I just like, I don't know, I don't even video chat with my mom, so it's kind of weird. But I think I need to set like a date of the week and call them and video chat with them and see the baby and all that stuff, because I really would like to see them. And I want to hug my brother. I haven't seen him in like a long time. It's been a year now that I haven't seen my brother, and it's just wow, can't believe it. We used to be so close. Like before, it was just me out there in Florida. Like I spent almost 2 years in Florida. I came back, I moved again, and I came back again. And it's just so funny that I have been the only one that would like move to another state and all that and travel, because I'm the one that, well, we all travel to be honest, but I'm the one that always want to like, hey mom, I want to go with you and all that stuff. But yeah, I I really miss him. He is a big part of my life, our life, and I can't wait to see him. So, yeah, my little babies are growing up super, super fast, and I cannot wait to hug them. And I use a lot of Molong stuff in this journaling part because Molong is my favorite character. Like I just can't say that enough because it's my favorite character, my favorite Japanese character. And also somebody told me that I should do, like if I'm gonna do something, that I should do it in the camera, and like for example if I'm cutting or writing or whatever, I should do it in the camera so everybody can see what I'm doing. And I agree with this, with the person. I don't know the name, I really am sorry, but I do agree. It's just sometimes I'm cutting and I feel like it's not interesting, so I don't cut them out, but I leave it there. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting them, because if they're not interesting, then why have them? Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm back. Oh my god. The only thing I wanted to say is that I also don't I have to force my eyes so much, so sometimes I have to get the journal closer to see if I'm cutting right. That's why I haven't wrote anything in my journal when I do journal with me, because I need to be closer to the paper to see. So sometimes if I'm not on frame, it's because I'm actually trying to get closer to see if I'm doing something right or wrong. But yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. I really hope you all enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it's really really short, but I will be coming up next with more journal with me and more stuff, more creative, hopefully. Thank you so much for being subscribed to me. If you're not, please subscribe, and I will see you all in my next one. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day and take care, guys. Bye.